How you doing? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to use the gradient tool. Stay tuned. The gradient tool is located down here. That's it. Click like that and there it is. Shortcut is G. Right, now all you do with the gradient tool is click and drag, right? You click and drag. Now you can just click and let go, but then it's not how it works, right? It's not gonna show anything, right? Because it knows how far you wanna go with the gradiency, right? So I'm gonna click from the corner right here, right? Okay, click and drag like that. And then I would have the foreground color, right? This is my foreground color here, right? Let me change it. Click X to change it to this pink, whatever color. And then Control Z, and then let's try it again. Click drag. This is how far. See this line? This shows how far the gradient should go. Beyond this line, there's no more gradiency, okay? Let go, and that's it, right? The gradient tool. You can do it this side too if you want to, and that's it. And now let me show you something. If you want to start from here, right, like from here and go up like that, you can, but you gotta know that from the point, I just can't show you because you can't see my finger, sorry. From here, this is where I started, right? From here to back here, right? It's just gonna be, you know, the solid color, right? There's not gonna be gradiency. The gradiency is gonna begin from here, if you get what I'm saying, right? From where you started, right? Let me show you again. Let's say maybe I wanna start from here. See, halfway, this is halfway, right? From here to here is gonna be the gradiency, right? You see that? From here to here, that's the gradiency. But from here to here is just the solid color, right? So you gotta be careful when you use the gradiency tool, right? Great. Now, you have other options on the gradiency, right? You have like the radial gradiency, right? Radial gradients. Come here and click, and now when you click and drag, right, from the center, you are creating gradients, but radial, circular, right? You can do as much as you want, right? You can even do a bigger one, just like that, right? Great. You can even look like Control Z. You can even make it look like it started, like it's not really, you know, look at that. You know, it's like the sun is shining like that, right? Great. It's the radial gradient, right? And this one is the angle gradient, right? The angle gradient is a little, well, it's not confusing if I explain it to you, but then if you don't know, you know, you're gonna be confused. So from the middle, I'm gonna click and drag like that, right? And then check this out. From here to around here is the gradiency, right? So it starts here. Let me say it starts here, right? So this is the color, and it gets more fading and fading and fading until back here, right? So this is circle like this, like that. You see that? Yes. Now, this all goes with where you're pointing, right? If you're pointing that direction, that's how it's gonna look like, right? If you're pointing that direction, that is how it's gonna look like, right? And you could, you know, you could do some fun stuff with these things. You know, you could just do some amazing designs. You know, you don't have to really, you know, rely on, you know, you see, it's some amazing designs. You know, just create your own thing. Just be what's the word? Be creative, so to say. You know, be creative. Let's try again. Just be creative, just like that, just like so, you know, and that is you right there. So now let's go to this one is not my favorite, but I'm gonna show you, right? It's called the reflected gradients, right? It reflects, right? I'm sorry. It reflects, right? Let me show you. So from here in the middle, right? I can like click and drag just maybe like that, right? Okay, something wrong. Click on the reflected, yes. Click and drag like that, and then it reflects whatever is happening on the other side. Do you get what I'm saying? So from the middle, let me make it longer, just like so, right? From here to here, right? From here upwards, reflects from here downwards. You get that? Yes. So for example, I could start directly in the edge of the canvas and do this. You would not see that is reflecting, right? You would not see it's reflecting, right? But then if I start in the middle, you would see, oh, it's reflecting, right? Whatever's happening at the top is happening in the bottom, right? Very simple, straightforward, and that is the reflected gradient. You could do like some fun stuff with this. You just click a little bit, like a little more, a little more, a little more, you know, a little more. You know, you could make some fun designs with this, right? Or you can just, you know, click like this, click like that, you know, make nice backgrounds and all those kind of things. And this one is called the diamond gradient, right? The diamond gradient look like a star, like a diamond, okay? Click and drag and you see this little star diamond thing, right? You can make it big, you know, you can make it whatever, right? I like maybe creating stars with this. Just make it white, you know? You can create stars on your design. Just click a little bit, just click and drag a little bit, click and drag a little bit, click and drag a little more, click and drag, you know, it's just nice stars. You see that? Yes, that is nice and creative, right? Great. Now, this is how you adjust the gradients, right? This one is the color to transparent, okay? Color to transparent. There's a color here and there's transparency here, right? Let me bring this back to a color, you know, before I confuse you, right? Great. Color to transparent, right? But then that is an option, all right? Let's say you want to do color and color, right? You could come here and click. You see where I click? Let me show you. I click here, not here, right? Not here. I click here inside, and then I could pick a color right here. I'm gonna show you how to use all this panel in another advanced video, right? But right now, I'm just gonna show you whatever I want to show you and just move on with the tutorial, right? Now, if you want to know more about all this gradients, deep, you know, advanced video about gradiency and all that coloring thing, just subscribe and you would eventually get to that video. Or you can just go ahead and scroll on my channel and you'll find that video. Great. Now, what did I do? Yes, click here. Yeah, click here and put the color, and yes. Now when you click and drag like that, you would see there's another color here, right? This is the blue and the other blue, and this is the other blue, right? You could keep going. You could keep going. You could even make another one here. You see, that's what I'm trying to say when I say you need to go click to that advanced video, right? Again, click and drag, and you would see there are even more and more colors. Okay, you see that? 1, 2, 3. But then let me show you another thing, right? Because that is for an advanced video. I feel like I'm not really explaining it well now because I'm in a rush of just finishing the tool, not the thing. Now, you see right here, you can pick, like you can just go ahead and pick whatever you want to pick, you know, however style you want it to be, you know. There's not going to be gradiency anymore. I'm sorry, there's not going to be transparency anymore. So when you click something like, let me see something nice. I want something different from the color blue. Let's try Let's try that, let's try that. Great, now let's create a layer. Now when I click and drag like that, you would see there's no more transparency, right? It's no more transparency, right? It's gonna show this kind of gradiency all the time, right? Click and drag a little bit, right? Now there's no, this purple part should be transparent, but it's no longer transparent. Now I think this makes sense, and I feel like I'm starting to get a little deep and I don't wanna confuse you, okay? I don't wanna confuse you. So let me just stop it right there, right? That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you use the gradient tool, right? Now, in the next video, I'm gonna show you how to use the bucket paint tool, or the paint bucket tool, right? Stay tuned, stay subscribed, and keep it real.